Welcome to DMI's Next Sale, the podcast that covers everything financial professionals like you need to know in the annuity and life insurance space. Join us as we talk with experts about products, sales techniques, operations, and current events that directly affect your next sale.
Welcome, learners, to another deep dive. Today, we're really getting into the weeds on Roth conversions, especially for those high net worth clients. It's complex, right?
It really is. Taxes, client hesitation, paralysis. It's a lot for advisors and clients to navigate.
Our goal today is to unpack some strategies, some tools that can bring clarity and, frankly, get things moving.
Exactly. And in today's market, advisors, insurance agents, they're looking for that edge, that tactical growth engine to really help clients understand RMDs, taxes, all that future planning stuff.
Yeah, just cut through the noise.
We're going to look at a specific system, a proven one, that seems to deliver that clarity and, well, drive some pretty significant results.
Right. So our mission here is to explore this system called the Roth Blueprint. It sounds interesting because it combines these high-trust events with some powerful software. The idea is simplifying these big Roth conversions.
We'll look at real cases, actual numbers.
Yeah, the tools that help you close bigger deals, convert clients more effectively. And look, if this sounds like something you need, you'll definitely want to check out an exclusive webinar on August 6th. Just go to dmiuniversity.com.
Good point. It's a great way to get all the details directly from the experts behind it.
Okay, let's dive in. So first off, the big challenge, attracting those qualified, affluent prospects. The market's crowded. How do you break through? What are people trying that maybe isn't quite working?
That's a great starting point because consistency is key, right? Predictable lead flow. Many advisors struggle there. And what often gets missed, I think, is building that real trust right from the start.
Okay.
Take Greg Lawson's case. He was already doing well, like $3.2 million in FIA sales a year. Good numbers.
Solid.
But he wasn't just looking to host another seminar. He wanted a growth engine. Something designed to turn strangers in a room into actual multi-million-dollar clients, predictably.
And the Roth Blueprint was that engine for him.
That's what he implemented, yeah.
So how did he launch it? I mean, prospects can be pretty skeptical about seminars these days.
Well, that's the key difference. The Roth Blueprint dinner seminar he used wasn't a sales pitch. It was purely educational. Build authority, build trust first.
And the results?
They were pretty remarkable. 10,000 mailers sent out. He got 96 attendees over 2 nights, which boiled down to 42 households.
Okay, good turnout.
Better than good.
Yeah.
From those attendees, he booked 23 qualified appointments, and the pipeline generated over $9.2 million.
Wow. $9.2 million pipeline.
Yep. The ROI worked out to something like 30 to 1. It basically created this high-trust conversion machine right from the seminar.
Okay, 30 to 1 ROI is compelling. What's in the seminar that makes it work so well without being salesy?
It uses a framework called ACTE. ACTE, assess the situation, create a simple plan, take action, and evaluate.
ACTE sounds practical.
It is. It's actually based on a Navy SEAL decision-making model, but applied to finance. It guides the advisor to walk attendees through the issues, like those 6-chain reactions RMDs can cause.
Yeah.
Big eye-opener for most people.
Right, the ripple effects.
Exactly. The goal isn't selling anything in the room. It's helping people clearly see the choice, pay potentially lower taxes now or likely much higher taxes later. That sets the stage perfectly for the follow-up appointment.
Okay, so the seminar gets the leads, builds trust. But then you have the appointment. That's where deals often stall, right? Converting that interest into a closed deal. How does the Roth Blueprint handle that point of sale friction?
Right, that's the crucial next step. And that's where the Roth Blueprint software becomes the backbone. It provides the visual proof, the clarity clients need.
Okay, software comes in.
Let's take another example. Tom and Denise, high net worth couple, 66 and 64. They went to Greg's seminar. Classic fence sitters.
I know the type. Worried but stuck.
Exactly. Worried about RMD starting soon. Worried about IRMA, those Medicare surcharges.
Pronounced IRMA, right? Yeah, those can sting.
They sting. And inheritance taxes. And the big one, that immediate tax hit from doing a conversion. They wanted a tax-smart plan, liquidity, no penalties, leave a tax-free legacy. But they were just paralyzed by the complexity.
So Greg couldn't just pitch them. He had to show them a path. How did the software help with that?
Precisely. He didn't push. He demonstrated.
Yeah.
Pulled up the Roth Blueprint software right there, live at the table.
Live demo. Okay.
And he mapped out a 7-year conversion strategy for them. The plan kept their starting IRA value intact. Importantly, it dodged those IRMAA penalties.
Nice.
And here's the kicker. It chopped, believe it or not, $1.1 million off their estimated future tax bill.
$1 million? Seriously?
$1.1 million. And crucially, no out-of-pocket tax payments, no jumping into crazy high tax brackets. He has optimized, the numbers light up, clean, clear. That was it. You could see the relief. Tom just quietly said, that makes sense. That was the turning point. 3 meetings later, $2.8 million moved into a Roth-friendly annuity, which also came with a 20% bonus.
Wow. That visual, seeing the numbers change live, must be incredibly powerful. What is it about the software that creates that clarity, especially around the tax stuff?
It's because it's not just a calculator. It's dynamically modeling their entire future tax situation under different scenarios. Income changes, deduction changes, the impact of the Secure Act. Most clients, even wealthy ones, have never seen it all laid out together like that.
Yeah, usually it's bits and pieces.
Exactly. The software visually exposes what we call the 6-chain reactions triggered by RMDs. These are the hidden tax traps that just eat away at wealth over time.
Okay, let's break those down. What are these 6-chain reactions people often miss?
Yeah, knowing these is key. So number 1, RMDs increase your adjusted gross income, your AGI. That's the starting point.
Right.
2, that higher AGI makes more of your Social Security benefits taxable. Double whammy.
Great.
3, the IRMAA surcharges kick in on Medicare Part B and D because of that higher AGI. More cost.
Adds up fast.
4, you start losing deductions. As AGI goes up, certain itemized deductions phase out. 5, the widow's penalty. This one's brutal. Surviving spouse files as single often jumps into a much higher tax bracket on basically the same income. Ouch.
Yeah, that's often overlooked.
And 6, taxable inheritances under the Secure Act. That 10-year rule for most beneficiaries means inherited IRAs get taxed potentially much faster and at higher rates for the kids.
So the software connects all those dots.
In real time, visually. That's what creates the aha moment. It turns these abstract future risks into something concrete they need to address now. And, connecting this to the bigger picture, Steve Hutchinson, he's a national Roth conversion specialist, 40 years in the business, developed software for 10. He has this huge goal to help 1 million people get to a tax-free retirement.
1 million people. That's ambitious.
It is.
Yeah.
And he emphasizes that the real golden era for Roth conversions, it's generally between age 60 and 70. Before RMDs start at 73, it's a critical window.
That makes sense. Get ahead of it. So beyond RMDs, what else is eroding client wealth this addresses? You mentioned other factors.
Yeah, it's not just RMDs. Think about it. Kids grow up, leave home, maybe the mortgage gets paid off. Those deductions disappear.
Right. AGI goes up again.
Exactly. Then you've got the widow's penalty we mentioned.
Yeah.
And looming over everything.
Yeah.
The national debt, $36 trillion now,
Right.
maybe $60 trillion by 2034. That's like a negative force multiplier on everyone's future finances. Makes you think future tax rates might not stay low, right?
Yeah, it paints a concerning picture. Which brings us back to managing the current tax hit of a conversion. How does the Roth Blueprint system handle that marginal tax bracket management without causing short-term pain?
Great question. It's all about being strategic. The software helps you, the advisor, use the client's available lower tax bracket capacity right now. For example, maybe they have room in the 24% bracket.
Which is historically low.
Incredibly low. Compared to 70%, 90% top rates in the past. It's a bargain. The software helps illustrate this 24% rule, or whatever bracket makes sense, showing how you can convert a significant amount without bumping them higher. It ensures you use that bracket space. It's a use it or lose it opportunity each year.
Okay, that makes sense. Use the low rates while we have them. But it's fascinating. Why would some advisors actually advise against doing a Roth conversion, even when it looks beneficial?
Yeah, it seems counterintuitive, doesn't it? But often, sadly, it comes down to, perverse incentives.
How so?
Think about advisors who charge fees based on assets under management, on AUM.
Right, a percentage of the account value.
Exactly. If a client does a Roth conversion, they pay tax now, which reduces the account balance temporarily. That directly reduces the advisor's fee, short term. Even if paying the tax now is way better for the client long term, the advisor might hesitate because it impacts their own paycheck. Steve Hutchinson calls the pre-tax IRA a joint account with the IRS. The advisor might prefer keeping that larger balance, even with the IRS as a partner.
That's a potential conflict of interest right there. So how does the Roth Blueprint software specifically counteract those objections, both from the client and potentially the advisor's own hesitation?
It's designed precisely for that, operating within 3 key constraints to give everyone peace of mind.
Okay, what are they?
First, the IRA balance itself never drops below the starting amount. It might dip during the conversion years as taxes paid, but the plan ensures it recovers and ideally grows beyond the initial value.
Constraint 1, protect the principal. Got it.
Second, the client never pays the conversion taxes out of pocket. The software calculates the tax needed and structures the withdrawal so the IRA pays its own tax internally. No dipping into checking or savings.
Constraint 2, no outside money needed. Huge.
Massive relief for clients. And third, the conversion process doesn't push the client into a higher marginal tax bracket than the one you strategically selected up front. Stay in the 24% bracket or the 22%, whatever was agreed upon.
Constraint 3, no surprise, tax bracket jumps. Okay, those 3 things basically eliminate the biggest reasons clients say no, right?
They really do. It makes the conversion feel logical, safe, almost inevitable for their long-term well-being.
And you mentioned annuities earlier with Tom and Denise. How does the software integrate those? Because traditional financial planning software sometimes struggles with annuities, especially bonuses and income guarantees.
Right, that's another unique strength. Steve Hutchinson, they call him the advisor's advisor, really focused on this. The software fully accounts for annuity features, like that 20% bonus Tom and Denise got. The software can model its long-term impact.
What kind of impact are we talking?
Well, for example, a 15% bonus on a $1 million account compounded within a Roth-friendly annuity. The software can show how that might be worth nearly $900,000 extra by age 95.
Wow, $900 just from the bonus, compounded tax-free.
Exactly. And it also helps explain things like mortality credits, that sort of mini miracle, as Steve calls it, that only life insurance companies offer. The pooling of risk, guaranteeing income for life, solving longevity risk. It models that too.
So it's showing the whole picture, the conversion, the taxes, and how specific products fit the strategy. And for the advisor in a meeting, how quick is this? Can you adjust things easily?
It's incredibly fast. You can generate a complete, customized blueprint in literally like 35 seconds.
35 seconds.
Yep. So you can easily dial in different tax brackets, change interest rate assumptions, run different scenarios right there on the fly with the client. Instant answers, instant confidence.
Okay, this sounds powerful, but having great tools is one thing. Implementing them, getting support, that's another. Where does DMI fit into this?
That's a crucial piece because the best system needs support. And DMI isn't just acting like a standard IMO here. They position themselves as a tactical growth engine for advisors.
Tactical growth engine. I like that framing.
Yeah, they provide the full support system, scripting help, compliance-aligned tools, training everything an advisor needs to actually plug this Roth Blueprint system into their practice effectively. Their goal aligns with Steve's. Empower enough advisors to help move that 1 million people toward tax-free retirement.
So they help you implement the whole engine.
Exactly. They believe the real mistake isn't doing a Roth conversion. It's not properly assessing if you should do it. DMI provides the framework and support for that assessment and execution.
Right. Makes sense. So let's wrap this up for our listeners, the advisors and agents out there. We've seen how this Roth Blueprint system can help attract those high net worth clients.
How it helps close bigger conversion deals by making complex strategies visually clear and simple.
And how it can generate a really significant pipeline and ROI, basically turning that initial curiosity from a seminar into real commitment in the appointment.
And remember that ACTE cycle. Assess, create, take action, evaluate. The very first step is assess. The Roth Blueprint gives you the tools for a powerful assessment, and DMI provides the support to implement the whole cycle.
Absolutely. So don't miss the chance to get a much deeper look at this. You can see the system in action, ask questions directly, register for the exclusive DMI webinar, Roth Blueprint Revealed. It features Steve Hutchinson himself, along with Tyrell Jensen.
It's happening live Wednesday, August 6th at noon Eastern. Runs for about 60 minutes.
Definitely claim your seat. See how DMI, as that tactical growth engine, can help you close smarter, convert faster, and really scale your practice. Go to dmiuniversity.com. That's dmiuniversity.com.
One more time, dmiuniversity.com. It's worth checking out if you work with clients approaching retirement.
So we'll leave you with this thought. What surprising tax opportunities, what hidden risks might you be overlooking for your clients right now simply because you don't have a system that visually connects all these dots for them? Food for thought. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
This was DMI's Next Sale podcast. Stay tuned for our next episode. For more information about this episode, additional resources, or to learn about partnering with DMI, be sure to connect with us on your next sale at dmi.com.